Hi, this is Brandon from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called a close grip floor press. Fantastic exercise for developing the upper body and particularly the triceps. And it's really a good way to help build your bench press. So we've talked about the floor press in one of our previous videos. This is the exact same exercise with a close grip variation. Now, why might you choose a close grip? The first reason is probably going to be for tricep development. If you're really trying to target your triceps, but really get a bang for your buck exercise, I don't think there's really a whole lot better of an exercise than a close grip bench press and a close grip floor press. The floor press, obviously, as its name requires, we're going to lay on the floor, but it's also going to limit range of motion. So if you happen to have somebody that's got some shoulder issues, they want to try to bench press, floor press, whatever, close grip generally doesn't bother the shoulder as much, as we're able to keep the elbows tucked closer to our body as we go to press, and because we're not in that really bad internally rotated position to press, a lot of times that might help the shoulder feel a little better. But again, we're also stopping the weight in the bottom, which is limiting range of motion as well. I think if you're an athlete and you're really trying to work on trying to push people, like in a line, I think the close grip floor press is a fantastic way to build the ability to push people out of the way for the sport of football, particularly linemen and linebackers. So let's show you how it's done. So you want to put the bar in a rack, ideally where you can get on the floor. If your power rack does not have an ability to get low enough, you might want to try to find another way to do this exercise. You might just want to close grip bench press, but you need a rack to where the pin setting, or the J-hook, I'm sorry, can go towards the floor. Once you got that, put the barbell on the rack. We're going to lay on the floor here, and with our close grip, where I start athletes is just directly at shoulder width, okay? Not wider, not narrow. We don't want our hands close like this, like you'll see bros doing in the gym. We don't want to do that. We want our hands right underneath our shoulders, okay? And then I personally false grip, okay? That's up to you, where your thumb is not around the bar, but generally I recommend starting people to where you are going to be in a regular grip, and then if you trust yourself and you learn how to false grip well, you can do that. But I personally put my index finger right there on the smooth and the knurling, but figure out what's best for you in terms of shoulder width. Then we're going to set our shoulders. Feet can be elongated or short. That's up to you. If you have a problem where you're pushing with your feet, especially if you're a competitive strength athlete, and your butt starts to leave the ground, I think we're kind of missing the boat here. I would personally put your feet out. If you are a coach or an athlete and you're really just trying to develop your upper body, you're not too worried about a little bit of butt lift, this is probably fine. But I personally just keep my feet straight, so I prevent myself from driving with my feet. And then we're going to take a big breath, set my shoulders, we're going to unrack, bring it straight over my body, we're going to come straight down, elbows touch, press right back up. Here, down. Notice that when I come down, I don't come crashing and let my arms completely relax. I'm still squeezing the bar, I'm still in control, and I'm not loosey-goosey, okay? I'm in control of the weight here, I'm still squeezing it hard. I can get the weight going immediately once I'm ready. We don't want to go bouncing off the ground. Come down, brief stop, press. Brief stop, press, and then rack. So when it comes to programming for the close grip floor press, if you're a strength athlete, this can be a max effort or a repetition-based effort exercise, depending on what's on your program. So you can put in there as a 1 rep max, 2 rep max, 3 rep max for your max effort stuff. If you're using it as a supplemental way to build your bench press, I think 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 8 reps is probably best. If you happen to be programming this for personal training and sport performance clients, I think you're generally going to see 3 to 5 reps of probably 3 to 8 repetitions. You're probably going to do some 3s for some of your athletes, depending upon where you're at in season. If you're talking about a regular younger athlete just kind of learning how to bench press and things like that, which I think this exercise can be fantastic for, you're probably going to see more 6s and 8s to get some practice repetitions, but actually get some load in their hands. And if you're talking about your personal training client, 6 to 8 is probably a great spot to get a blend of strength and hypertrophy, put some size on them, get their arms, shoulders, and chest stronger while keeping their shoulders safe. So that is the close grip floor press. If you have any questions, please feel free in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.